Hi, everyone. I am back with my friends, Martin and James, and we're going to talk about the practical application of this amazing tool. In our last video, we talked about the dashboard and all the information that comes into it. But now I want to get down to the nitty gritty of what do you do with this information when you get it? How do you increase your sales? So they're going to share a couple of stories, tips, tricks on when this information comes in. What do you do with it? Martin, I will hand it off to you.
Well, Joy, I would say well, first and foremost, the benefits that our clients are getting and that they're thrilled about, they're basically three. And first is the immediate business that they get, right? These are customers who have an interest today, right now, in you, in your website, in your service or product. They're coming for that specific reason. So the first place that people that use the product get an immediate benefit is by reaching out to those people who visited your site today. Some people are very aggressive and will actually call people. They'll find a reason why they should call them. I'll give you an example. Some dealers will see that a customer has visited their website. They'll check that customer against their own database, and then they'll call that customer with an offer or say, hey, you're a customer of ours. We haven't seen you in a while, whatever the story may be, but they know that it's a customer of theirs already that's in market, and so they'll reach out to them. Other companies that are not so aggressive will do an email campaign. They'll instantly, same day or that night, so that when that customer wakes up in the morning, they have an email from that company for their product or service. So that's the first place, immediate business, knowing who. I look at it like this, Joy. If I owned a brick and mortar store and a customer came and grabbed my door handle and began to open it, but then walked away, I'd want to know who that customer was. Why did they leave? Why didn't they come in? I'd want to know. Well, that's what this does for your online store. Anyone who grabs your handle, anyone who comes to your site, you want to know who they are and you want to know why they left. So that's the first thing the product does for you. It'll help you increase your business immediately. Within days, you'll do more business with this product. The second thing it'll do is it'll allow you to see how well your marketing campaigns are working, which ones are working, which ones are not. That attribution feature is incredible. When a lot of the dealerships will do an ad campaign and they've got an incredible amount of hits, they know that ad campaign is working. And then they'll redirect funds from a campaign that's not working as well to the ones that's working best. So it allows you to redirect and be focused on, laser guided on how you're spending your money. The third area that our customers love and are getting a tremendous benefit is from building the database. And this is what excites me the most.
Right.
If you could imagine, whether you have 500 people or 10,000 per month, like some dealers, 10, 20,000 per month. Even if it's, I don't know, maybe you're a pool company or whatever the case may be. But if you have, let's just use 1,000 people visit your website every month. At the end of the year, you have 12,000 people in your database who came to your website, who visited your website, who has an interest in your product, your service, and you. And you can imagine over time as you build this database, now when you, again, laser guided marketing to this database, it's an absolute priceless database. You cannot pay someone to get you a database of people who are interested in your product and in you specifically. You can get somebody to get you a list of people who might be interested in pools, but we want to know who's interested in my pool. And that's what this product can do for you.
That's amazing. I didn't even think about building a database for your business, but that in and of itself is a game changer, because if you don't have an email list, I mean, how many salespeople, their bread and butter is their book of sales. You're building a list. How do you build a list? And this tool does it for you. James, what can you add to that? Woo, that was power.
Absolutely was, Martin. I'll say that, one of the other things that we could add to this is the customer experience itself. Understanding who they are and what it is that they want before you reach out to them can help you tailor the experience that you can give them, right? Consider for a moment, American Airlines, right? you're a customer of American Airlines already, and when you call in, they know who you are, they know your name, they know, you know, your specific travel, what you tend to do every year, and they could treat you accordingly. They call you by name, they know what you're potentially going to be looking for, and they could give you a customer experience that you appreciate. They're not wasting your time, etc. This allows you to get that kind of information for somebody who's not yet a customer. So before the customer claims you, you can claim them. And
I love that. I
building-
want to interrupt just 1 second. I love that because I just read an article a couple weeks ago about the game changer for 2021 is personalization. So you're absolutely right that if you can make this a personal experience, you're going to be so far ahead of your competition. Huge. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No worries. So as a specific example of that, you know, if you know exactly what it is that they looked at, you could then tailor an email to that product that they were looking at and maybe address them by name and create a more informal email and say to them, hey, you know, we just got 150 new Toyota Camrys in. Come on down, ask for me specifically, and I'll help you out, Joy.
Love it.
And now you're creating a bond with somebody that you had, you know, no interaction with before.
All about building relationships. That's what sales is all about. All this information is the practical steps to grow your business. Love it. Great tips. This was great information to share. Thank you so much. And we will see you on the next video.